Hello, everyone, Brits and Americans. This is Ian living in the Philippines. So, what I want to talk about today is why do some of us Brits don't get on with some of you Americans, and then vice versa? Why do some of you Americans don't get on with the Brits? So, I don't really know. This is what I'm asking you. Do you know? So, anyway, before we go any further, to get us warmed up, I want to play the national anthems from both countries. So, first playing the American national anthem and then the British. So, stick around, guys, and we'll talk about it after our national anthem's been played. See you in a sec. So, are we in the right mood now? Um, Sometimes it gets a bit tiresome and or whatever. I don't know how you can on YouTube sometimes how some American YouTubers and British YouTubers are always bitching on at each other. Okay, it's entertainment, I suppose. It gets views, but then when it starts getting bad language, bad comments, and what it starts getting too far. Does it get too far? I know a lot of you guys like watching certain. I'm not going to name any channels. I think all you guys know all the channels are. But I mean, so they're out there. So how did it get to why um, from this is only now my opinion. So again, I'm not complaining or moaning at at either the Americans or the British or any other nation, but it's what we see on the Philippine YouTube. It's Americans and Brits sometimes. Um, right. We know that us Brits and you Americans, our language is slightly different. And when we are talking, uh, for example, on lives, it's happened, I've seen it lots of times. Um, Sometimes there can be a misunderstanding. Also, our way of thinking, guys, is not the same with the British and the Americans. And I've said it in one of my videos before. It is exactly the same in Europe. A a British person does not think the same as a German or a Dutch. The same with the Dutch and Germans. We have all our own countries, and we think differently. It's like when we tell jokes. Also, so a Brit might tell an American a joke. An American has no idea what he's talking about. The same is the way around. If an American tells a joke to us Brits, it's not funny. It's like that. Um, that's why these misunderstandings can. I myself, because I've traveled around the world, you learn how to adapt to different cultures, people, and try to understand what they're talking about, or their sense of humor, or whatever. So I have less problems with it. That's why, um, say, if I have some British channels, they're having problems with some American channels, but I'm fine with them because I know how to react and how to talk to them so they don't get offended. This is the problem then. So what I want to say is this is the problem also then with a lot of Americans that have never left America, travel abroad, meet us Brits, and think we're totally crazy or or, or whatever. They've never had to, like I says, um, they've never had to change their way of thinking, their mind. Trying to think of the proper word. I've said it before. Adapt. You have to be uh, easily adaptable to other nations. I mean, when I was in Shanghai, you go to a bar, yeah, you can hear the Brits when they're all shouting and the same again. If we went out to near, you hear the Americans straight away. You guys are loud. So it's not complaining; it's just the way you are. And when you then go abroad to another country, you have to again, like I said, you have to adapt to that country. You can't you can't live as you was in your own country. It's like everybody's moaning about the Chinese. The Chinese do it also when they're abroad on holiday. Oh, they think they're it. They take over the place where they are, and it's China. It's not. You have to be able to adapt and change, and also change your way of thinking. Um, I don't. I see it. It's very hard for many people. You sit there on your channels or on your lives, and you're talking away. Someone comes in, and you go, no, 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 no. It's it is very difficult. I've I was 12 years out of Europe, so you learn in how to adapt to other people. And I've had Americans around me everywhere I go, and you always get some. You have a group of people, and there's one or two. They're always very loud, and then we had some also in our group. We had a German guy. He was very intelligent guy, very friendly, good guy. After a couple of beers, though, he'd change, and you'll see, oh, here we go again. And then we'd go out, and then people could not understand. Like he'd go up and like do that to them. They'd get offended, but actually, he's just it's his way of being friendly. And it's the same over here with a lot of YouTubers. You think you're being friendly, but actually, to other people, it's slightly offensive. And yeah, I don't know. Some like I said, I'm I'm like piggy in the middle sometimes. Oh, you're talking to them, are you? Yes, because I have no problem with them. And then them, oh, aren't you? You're his friend, right? I said, yes, I am his friend. Oh, what does that mean? Why? Oh, God. especially to all the guys that we're all over here. It doesn't matter what country you come from. We're supposed to be like one, not one big happy family, but we shouldn't be at each other's necks all the time. Oh, the Brits. Let this motorbike go past. The losers. Go home. The Brits. Not, oh, a channel should. No, it's the Brits. And then that comes back again. Oh, the Americans. Yeah. Is that all of you? Or just one of you? Or just two of you? And it's funny also because you're the larger majority in the Philippines, the Americans. Okay, I mean, it's obvious that you all stick up for each other. But saying that again, if you look at the comments on these other channels that are not being attacked, but whatever, there are a lot of Americans on there that say, "Oh yeah, I'm American and I agree with you." That these other Americans, they're crazy, and it'd be the same with the Brits as well. So I said I'm not picking on one thing, but it's just interesting. Again, the majority the videos and comments are Americans. So and then there's you'd think that you'd all stick up because if this channel was so bad, you'd all stick with each other, but it's not. You get a lot of Americans say, "Oh, I'm American, and I agree with you," to the British, and yeah, they're disgraced, and it's. I think you get that less with the British. We tend then to, because we're only a small minority out here, but like I said, yeah, but why are we always like this? There's what I'll do is it's just a funny thing. There's a comedian called Al Murray, and I'll put the link in the video description for you to watch. And he does shows, and I think the one it's British versus Americans. So there's an American pair in the audience, and it's all fun. It's all just our British humour again. And even the title it says funny in it. So don't take it serious. And that's another thing here also. Everybody just takes everything so serious, and you just can't forget. Oh, if it wasn't for us, then and or you Brits, and can we not just forget it? All be one big happy family. There's enough shit on this earth without you go anywhere then in the Philippines and then you're a Brit and you're American. Why? He's like going, oh, all right, mate, shall we sit down and have a drink, have a chat without talking about Trump or or the war or just yeah. I mean, I mentioned it on the video not so long back. There was a guy from Dumaguete, so his girlfriend is from here, so they travelled up here for an occasion. So 38, ex-Marine, brilliant. Got on with him brilliantly, no problems whatsoever. Had some drinks and some good chats, really good. And I think again, it's just probably a few channels that stir the shit up, and it gets then the ball rolling, and then they do another video, and then they do another video, and then depending on the title, also more people will watch, and then their own countrymen And I mean, it's like I will name one channel, Mike's Philippine Journey. Mikey, who used to sit in, where was he, Florida, in his basement or something. He used to love doing that, and then used to twist things, and because he used to get high views, and his followers used to agree with everything he said. So he used to twist things that the British would say, and and you're against Americans, and you said this, you said that, which weren't 100% true, but everybody doesn't care then. Shit stirrer. That's what it's. But it's. I think over half of my subscribers are Americans, and we all get on well with each other. And not no names, but I've been doing a video or two lately, and there was a guy also about the British, but we had a chat, and super. It's just like I said, yeah, you do these videos, maybe you say something, you don't mean it. Like, it's entertainment, isn't it? You get your views. Some people like it, but as I said, only when it goes up to a certain point. You don't want to like overstep, start where it's getting then nasty and too serious and yeah, whatever. But I mean, it is a shame, and I think you get a lot of Americans over here, as myself and a few others. They don't actually want to mix with their own countrymen. Uh, there's a few out here. They'd rather stay by themselves. And they said also, no, yeah, the guys are too loud. And I say, you Americans are very political fanatics, and you even get in trouble with each other about the political scene. It's just, again, we British don't understand. That's the way you've been brought up, and you won't understand it any other way. So if we say anything against it, you don't know what you think that we're offending you. We're not. It's just the way we see things. Everybody should have their own opinion. Um, but then it offends too many people. That's why it's better just to keep your mouth shut, live your own life somewhere like I do, and a few others out here, and that's it. But like I said, it's a shame that we can't all get on with each other. But it's the same all over the world at the moment. Yeah. Anyway, you tell me in the comments what you guys think about it. I mean, the other is the Americans do not need the Brits. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what. We're not talking now political or anything, and the Brits don't need the Americans. Okay, like there's the larger majority of expats here are Americans. So when we put YouTube on, it's mostly Americans. I follow many of them. Many I did follow and unsubscribe because I didn't like what I was seeing anymore. They were good in the beginning, and this is fighting among themselves. This is the other thing. I do not recall, for example, British channels bitching at other British channels, Australians at Australian channels, New Zealand. But you Americans, oh, you're yeah, world champions. You. I don't know why. Let me know. Why do you do that? If you don't like a channel, you just switch it off. Don't watch it. I said, okay, I'm doing a couple of videos now and again, but it's not, well, as I said, it's entertainment, but I'm not talking about trolls now, or what I say, or people that give bad comments. A lot of people they delete them straight away and block the person. I don't do that. I read the comment. Okay, so this guy loser. Easy. I check his channel out. Normally there are one or two subscribers, no videos of their own. Americans, they're always Americans. I say, if you see a channel you don't like it, switch it off and watch something else. But no, you have to sit there and then make a stupid comment. I don't mind it. I have my, as some of you know, my King Dick Award gives me something to do. uh, entertainment again, yes, entertainment. So, guys, like I said, let me know what you think in the comments about this, or is British against the Americans, or whatever, or or we have American haters. No, we don't have American hate. We have probably people that are not so fond of the Americans. But it's the other way around. Also, there's many of you Americans that don't like some of us British. In the end, actually, it doesn't matter. So let's hope, we all get on well with each other. And life is too short to this silly bitching at each other. Anyway, guys, I'll leave it at that. I'll see you on my next video, or even another live. So come on, British Americans, let's get together and enjoy our life while we still have it. So until again, guys, take care. Bye.